Hello, my name is Kushal Chattopadhyay. I am a senior in Fremont, California, and I'm a youth leader here in the Bay Area. And today I'd like to talk about the sadly ever-present issue of domestic violence, specifically teen dating violence. So first off, I think it's really critical to understand two terms to be able to comprehend this issue at a deeper level, and these two terms are privilege and oppression. The first of those words, privilege, is where one person feels that they're more entitled to making decisions on behalf of either them, their partner, or on behalf of their entire relationship. They feel that they have the right to make these important decisions and be able to kind of control both their and the other member of the relationship's life. This can often lead to oppression of the other person, where they do not feel like they have the right to control their own life. They feel shut down, they feel ignored, and as a result of this kind of power balance, where one person is so strong and has so much privilege in the relationship, whereas the other person is essentially just ignored and completely taken control of, this can often lead to teen dating violence. Dating violence can often take on many roles, one being psychological dating violence, and this is often one of the first stages where maybe one person will tell the other person that they're worthless, that they do not have the right to make these decisions, or that it's all because of you, and things like that, where they're putting the blame on the oppressed. Dating violence can often take on a more physical kind of role, which is very important to address, where physical violence can cause injuries and severe damages to kind of the person that's oppressed. Dating violence often has intersections with other forms of oppression. For example, cyberbullying, especially in this pandemic. Cyberbullying is a medium with which domestic violence can happen. Dating violence is also, can also take on the form of oppression based on someone's appearance or someone's passion, someone's sexuality. I think that the pandemic has definitely impacted dating violence in that because people are so alone, these ideas of privilege have kind of been able to be fostered while one is alone and more distant. And cyberbullying is a very effective medium to kind of track what the other person is doing and kind of convey messages of hatred to other people. So the pandemic has definitely kind of allowed dating violence to grow, and I think that it's important that we can address that as soon as possible. And I think that there are a lot of different ways to prevent violence, one being education. I think that people really need to understand that both members of a relationship are important, and physical violence and psychological violence are never okay in a relationship. Both members should be supported by a relationship, and I think that through education, both in the school and where parents understand that this is an important issue, I think that can really protect the communities. And having a trusted adult there that's wise and that understands this issue can definitely be helpful, because it can also encourage people to understand this issue at a more deep level and be able to teach others as well. So I think that having a trusted adult is somewhere where you can kind of tell them what's happening with your life and not have that kind of judgment that comes with telling your friends or telling other people your age. So I hope that my message kind of explained a little bit more about dating violence and some of the ideas that I had to prevent it. So thank you very much.